So we are back here once again in Kansas City. I am once again with Chris. If you saw the last video that we did, what, last year?
Yeah, that's December.
Yeah, December, we toured Kansas City and showed you guys some of the best barbecue places in the city. Well, you guys commented a whole long list of comments on places that you guys thought that we should go to next time, and next time is right now. So based on your comments, we're gonna do another Kansas City barbecue tour. I'm with my buddy Chris Ballinger. Where are we going first?
We are hitting Meat Mitch.
Meat Mitch. This is the place we're starting.
I'm Dāv Kaufman. I travel to distant, exotic places and places a little closer to home to indulge in the culture and cuisine from the familiar to the extreme. There's always an open seat at my table for you, and sure, I'll pick up the tab. This is Dāv Kaufman Eats the World.
You have told me before I turn on this here camera that you've never been here before.
Yeah, I've never actually been to this location or this eatery. I've used their products. I have a wonderful smoker at home that I enjoy cooking stuff up for sporting events or just for whatever. Like, smoked food is delicious. I've used their rubs, I've used their barbecue sauces, and they're really good and I really enjoy them. So I'm excited that, hey, get to go check out kind of the reason and the purpose this whole thing kind of started for them. So
absolutely. Well, this is obviously the first time I've eaten here. We're heading right inside and we're gonna check this place out. Hi there. So right here we have our platter. This looks absolutely amazing. The presentation is awesome. So this is one of their all-star platters. And with it, you can pick 2 meats or 3 meats. We got 3 meats. So we got the 3 pork ribs, the brown sugar sausage, which looks absolutely amazing. And we upgraded to the competition style burnt ends for $2 more. On the side, we got their potato salad and we got a cup of jalapeno cheesy corn. All right, this looks amazing. What are we gonna try first? How about the burnt ends?
let's go burnt ends. That's what we upgraded to. So
yeah. I paid $2 extra for this.
There's layers, you can see that to it.
Yeah.
Looks good, looks moist. Moist is always a fun word.
You want your burnt ends to be juicy when you squeeze.
Got a nice little piece of bark right here. Bark is always a fun and flavorful word.
My dog enjoys
barbecue.
that word. And that's what
Let's see if this melts in our mouth.
Let's do it.
All right.
Ready?
Boom.
Bing. Oh my God.
It's really good.
That is very good.
There's a sweetness factor, but not over, just a small one that I can taste, and then just a flavor of the meat itself that just kind of just rolls in and takes over.
There are spices, there is a flavor.
Like you're going through different steps as it goes.
Exactly.
It transitions from this, and it's not all one flavor at one time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not only that, but that outer crust is very caramelized.
Yeah.
It's not very crunchy, and it doesn't really have like a texture that you're like, oh, this is a little bit overdone. All right, next up, we're moving on to the brown sugar sausage. I really enjoy sausage. That sometimes sounded a little suggestive. It has a very nice color to it. It has a nice ring around the edge.
You can definitely see the smoke ring on it. I think one of my things I look for when I go to a barbecue place is them having good sausage. Sometimes I feel like that's not something you think about when you think of ribs, you think of burnt ends,
right? You
think of maybe brisket and pulled pork. And then I think 2 things that kind of get left off are maybe the sausage and sometimes the place's chicken or something like that.
I agree. All right, let's try out the sausage.
There we go.
Ting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very mild flavor.
Mild, sweet, very good.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of spice to it. It doesn't need to. It doesn't advertise that it has a lot of spice to it.
No.
I do like a little spice to my sausage, actually.
No, for sure.
Next up, we're digging into these ribs. When you squeeze it, it should be juicy. And
It should glisten.
It should glisten, exactly. There's a nice meat layer. There's a nice fat layer. These are really good looking ribs. Yeah. Let's dig in and try them out. Ting.
Right off the bone, no problem.
Oh my God, these are amazing.
These are really good.
That sauce.
This is the best thing I've had so far.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie.
That sauce may be one of the best sauces that I've ever had on ribs.
It's super good. Like I was telling you when we were walking in, I've used their seasonings and some of their sauces at home for my own personal use, and it's one of my favorite that I do use. So
Wow. Okay, that blows me away.
Yeah.
That absolutely blows me away. And that's just amazing. Next, we're gonna dig into the sides. We're gonna start out with the potato salad. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, nice and creamy.
the potatoes aren't covered up with too much seasoning. You can taste the potatoes in there. Like you said, there's a creamy texture to it, and there's a crunch as well.
Right. As you said, you can taste the potatoes in there. The other ingredients don't detract from that potato salad taste. It complements it.
It's simple. Looks simple. It's good. I am by no means like potato salad connoisseur. But that's a good potato salad.
Is anybody a potato connoisseur? I mean, does anybody have on their Facebook profile occupation?
I love
potato salad connoisseur. Gotta look that up. Yeah. All right, next up we're gonna move on to the jalapeno corn. I don't see a lot of jalapenos in here, so perhaps it's a sauce that they use.
Yeah, maybe.
That's jalapeno infused, but it looks like we've got some breadcrumbs on top. Nice big kernels of corn. Let's try it out. Ting. We didn't. Well, we.
Oh, we going?
Ting.
There we
You're
go.
gonna do something? Do it right. Here we go. Oh yeah.
I tasted the jalapenos. Not in a hot way, just the flavor of a jalapeno.
What I really like about this is that sweetness of the corn hits you, and then right after that sweetness, you start getting in that spice that mixes with that sweetness. Ooh, wait. Oh, something's coming.
This is our viral corn dog. Burnt-in corn dog.
A burnt-in corn dog?
Wow, burnt-end corn dog. Thank you for this. She only brought one, so that means I get it.
You start at that end, I start at this end. Lady and the Tramp?
Let's do that. Just to be clear, I'm the tramp.
I didn't know a thing like this existed.
I know, right? This is a burnt-end corn dog. I would have never, in all my years of existence, even thought to combine corn dog with burnt end.
No.
Let's cut this thing in half and see what's inside of it.
Okie dokie.
Because there's sticks in there, we're gonna cut it the long way. Man, you should have been a surgeon. Look at that. That is precision. I should have had you take my gallbladder out.
No. All right, now the great reveal.
Look at that. Oh my God.
You're full, right? So I get to eat this whole thing.
I am, as I've been told, full of it. Not sure what it is, but you take half, I'll take half. We're digging right into this bad boy. This is like not burnt ends. This is like a mondo burnt end. That is just a wall of meat surrounded by corn dog meal, lathered in that barbecue sauce. This is just gonna be amazing. All right, we're trying out the burnt end corn dog. Here we go, ting.
All right, guys, have a good day. We're gonna order about 15 more of these. Yeah.
15, I'm getting 30. This honestly is as good as I expected it to be. I've never had anything like this.
Yeah.
I mean, of all the barbecue places that I've been, literally all over the world, I have never had anything like this in any barbecue restaurant. You'd think that if you deep fry meat, it's gonna get dry, it's gonna get...
the meat is gonna lose something in that fashion. Right?
Absolutely, it's gonna lose flavor, it's gonna lose the juices.
Yep.
This does not.
No. You got the golden brown texture, and the breading isn't overdone. It's not hard. It's not. No. This is
amazing. This is absolutely the most amazing thing I've ever had in a barbecue restaurant. I'm glad that we started with this. All right, so this is Mike, the pit master here. You have got to please explain a little bit more about how this burnt-end corn dog came into existence. This is amazing.
So we are doing an event called Carnivore Carnival up in North Kansas City here in a couple weeks, and it's a big barbecue competition, carnival, so to speak, and so we were playing around with carnival foods. Burnt-in corn dog came about, and my biggest thing was, does it eat like a corn dog? And when we tried the first bite and it did, it kind of took off, and it was a kind of a viral thing for us. Got a ton of views on TikTok and Facebook and all that stuff, and had people calling and wanting to come get them, so we now have them on the menu. So
there's a lot of culinary accidents that turn into culinary masterpieces.
Yeah.
This one is on the top of that list.
Awesome, yeah.
This was amazing.
It turned out a lot better than I think all of us thought it would turn out,
Yeah.
and how well it eats and how it all flavors go together. So yeah, it was really good.
That is completely amazing. I love it. All right, so Meat Mitch was absolutely amazing. Where is our next place?
The next place we're heading to, we're gonna head down to Gates Barbecue.
Gates Barbecue. Is that owned by Bill Gates?
Not Bill Gates, but it is definitely a fundamental part of Kansas City barbecue.
Let's hit it. So we are at our next spot.
We are at Gates.
Gates. And their logo is a very dapper gentleman.
It is very dapper.
Very dapper. Yeah. All right, let's go in and try this place out.
Sounds good.
I wonder where we enter. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right. Oh, I love the look of this place. I mean, this has like a kind of an old turn of the century-ish.
No, definitely. There's a few different locations around town. Thought we'd go to the more rustic, the old style look. Nothing wrong with the more modern looks, but let's actually step into time and step into what it was before and stuff on that
This
piece
one
of
is
it.
aesthetic, and I
yes.
approve. All right. There's a whole line ahead of us. We're gonna look at the menu. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna get. So here we have the mixed plate, and I gotta be honest, I don't know what I really expected as far as size is concerned, but this thing is enough for at least a family of 8. But what we have here is we have ham with barbecue sauce. Over here we've got shaved beef. We've got a huge mound of very golden, delicious looking French fries. And over here, we've got pork ribs. What are we going to start with first?
Ooh, let's see. Let's go. We haven't had ham today. Oh, I guess we haven't had brisket either. So I mean, ugh.
Now, is it brisket or is it beef?
I guess it would be beef. I guess.
That does look beefy.
Yeah.
Like brisket isn't beefy.
Right.
I don't know. I think that's just shaved beef. That doesn't. And if it is brisket, it is very thinly sliced brisket. Yep. All right, here we go. We're trying out the brisket. Ting.
Okay. It was all right, in my opinion. Brisket's not the first thing I jump at when I go looking at barbecue menus and stuff like that. It has good texture to it, good flavor on that piece of it. Maybe a little dry maybe on that piece, but
I think it's cut a little too thin for my liking. I like my brisket cut a little bit thicker. You get more juice, you get more flavor.
yeah.
You cut it too thin like this, and it tends to have a very kind of
Almost not. It wasn't rubbery, but it was. I felt like I chewed more than what I would normally have to.
Yes. All right, we are moving on to the ham. Again, thinly sliced, but it is soaking in this barbecue sauce. A ting.
Our plastic goes ting.
That's what we have to say, ting. All right. The ham itself, I think a good barbecue place that serves ham like this, it should be smoky. The meat should have some flavor of its own, and they douse it in this barbecue sauce and completely remove all the flavor of the meat.
And it could be there.
Lost.
It could be there, but like you said, it's lost.
Right.
And so it's kind of a disappointing part of it.
All right, so moving on to the ribs. This is one of the items at a barbecue place that I use to judge the entire barbecue place by is their ribs.
100%. And I think that's everybody's staple of when you're looking at a good barbecue restaurant is what are their ribs like?
What are their ribs like?
And so that's something that has to be questioned.
I agree. We're wasting no more time. We're digging in and trying out the ribs. Ting! Okay. Mine stuck to the rib a little bit more than I would like it to.
Okay. I would say on my end, I actually came
right off.
So seasoning, you could taste that really well. It had good flavor, a good profile to it. I would say so far, out of what we've tried so far, this is the best thing I've had.
I agree with that.
Here at Gates.
I agree with that. All right, so that gives you kind of an idea of Gates. Overall, what do we think?
In my rotation of going out and going to barbecue places, for me, Gates is not on my top list of places where I'm gonna, hey, you have to go check out this place or have to go check out this place.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. You know, a lot of you guys commented on the last video, why didn't you go to Gates? You gotta go to Gates. Well, here we are at Gates, and I guess that my overall impression of this place is that the ribs are pretty good. The rest of the meats on this platter, just so-so. I mean, it doesn't wow me, and I really wanted this place to wow me. A good barbecue place should wow you. and I think that this was kind of underwhelming and didn't really wow me. So far, we've eaten at 2 barbecue places here in Kansas City, and as we were leaving gates, I looked at you and I was like, this is Kansas City. There's gotta be a museum of barbecue, maybe in this city somewhere.
Definitely.
We Googled it. We were 3 minutes away from this place, the actual museum of barbecue. Have you ever been to this place before?
I've never been here.
I have never knew it existed until about 15 minutes ago.
I'm so happy that this suggestion came across your mind, and I can't wait to see what we find inside.
All right, let's go check out the Museum of Barbecue. This place looks actually pretty cool. I saw this in somebody's video, maybe it was the Carpetbaggers channel, but this is the only barbecue museum in the world, did you say? In the world, he says. That's the owner over there.
I love the door. That's
yeah,
amazing.
Look at this, the door looks like you're walking into an oven. All right, here we go. After
Appreciate
you, sir.
it.
Just in
Thank
case
you.
it is an actual oven.
Ooh, it's meaty in here.
Over here, we can make the cut.
I wish I had a piece of bacon this big.
Yeah, good God. Bacon. Now, my question, why does the ham have a Band-Aid on it?
Ooh. Oh, it's missing its knob.
It's missing its knob. Yeah. That's what happens. When I'm missing my knob, I put a Band-Aid on it too.
I'm glad you do that.
Yeah, all right, moving on.
All right.
Oh, well, let's see what the rib tip is. When in New York, never name your dog Taxi. Well, that's a pretty good tip. Yeah. Okay. Most racks of ribs have between 10 and 13 bones. If you get a rack with less than 10 ribs, a butcher calls that a cheater rack. I did not know that. How many ribs do we have? Do we have 10?
I don't know.
13? I have learned something about ribs today.
There we go.
And I hope all of you have as well. I just like eating them. I didn't really want to know that much about them, but I guess now I do. Smell me. Oh, I want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, this is really neat. This is really cool. Well done. I like this a lot.
I do too. I think that there's more over here. But we don't have time for that. Let's go. No, all right, fine. We'll go back over here. Look at this. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I mean, there's all sorts of different types of wood that you can use as a smoker. Here we have hickory, pecan.
Ooh, that's a
oak, or cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is that pecan or pecan?
That's a great question. Why is it not pecan?
Or pecan.
Yeah.
Pecan. Pecan. That is like the most debated pronunciation of any word in the Spanish language right there. Is that English?
Spanish? I don't know.
We don't speak Spanish.
Even Albert's excited about it.
Look at that. Did you know that he was a pilot?
He flew planes?
No. First he has to chop the wood, then he a pilot.
Oh, man.
Oh, and these are the different types of sauces. Look at this.
Get sauce.
Get lost in the sauce. That sounds like a pickup line. Alabama White. Speaking of Alabama White, did you know that the toothbrush was invented in Alabama?
That is definitely false.
No, it isn't, because if it was invented anywhere else, it'd be the teeth brush. The toothbrush.
Guy.
What the Here we have a big bowl of, this is either baked beans or it's the biggest dog dish full of kibble. Are you gonna get in the beans?
I'm gonna go cover myself in the beans.
Go cover yourself in the beans. So, here we are in beans. Now, I'm sure you all tuned in because you wanted to see what the best barbecue was in Kansas, and instead, you got us playing in a big thing of beans.
Hey, this was way better than our last time.
I'm saying, this is actually kind of therapeutic, actually. I feel...
The beans are cold, too. There hasn't been many people in here.
No, and why is it wet on the bottom?
Sorry.
What if you dug into your baked beans and all of a sudden there was a human leg? That's the thing about baked beans, though. You either get a big piece of bacon or you get a human leg. And it's kind of like a surprise. It's like a prize in Cracker Jacks. You don't know if you're going to get a big piece of bacon or a human leg. Either way, they're tasty. I can't really... Wait a minute.
Need help?
No, I got it. I got it. Hang on. I got it. I can get up. Hang on. Wait. I got it. Wait. Oh, it is wet down here. So we have left the museum. We are at our final place of the day. Chris, where are we?
We're at Jack Stack here in downtown Kansas City.
Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. We are heading out to the patio. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you. So right here we have the Roundup. This presentation may be one of the most aesthetically pleasing barbecue presentations I think I've ever seen.
It was good. I feel we're back on track to where we started this morning.
Yeah, I agree. Right in the middle we've got our ribs, And I love how they serve them in this little extra kind of
Cast iron skillet
cast
type,
iron
yeah.
skillet, exactly. We also have a heaping helping of brisket, thick cut, just the way I like it. We have our pulled pork, we have our turkey, we've got our cheesy corn on the side, we've got our baked beans. Those baked beans look absolutely amazing. What are we going to start with? How about some brisket?
Yeah, let's go brisket. Let's do that. I think it looks phenomenal. It's a little bit thicker cut than we were at the last place.
Yeah.
You can see that smoke ring. You can see a little bit of that fat. That's going to have the flavor with it as well. It has a nice little sheen to it.
Let's try this out. You ready? Ting. Oh yeah.
Melting in my mouth.
That is music in my mouth. That is truly the way brisket should taste.
Yeah, this is a good start to a good end.
That is amazing brisket. Moving on to the pulled pork. Now when I try barbecue, I try it without the sauce first, just to get an idea of the flavors of the meat. I don't want it masked behind all that barbecue sauce. So we're just gonna try each one of these plain.
We got a little bit of the crust, the outer part of that pork shoulder that was cooking. That's always a flavorful bite. You see color from the smoke. It looks like a really good piece of meat here we have.
That is a good looking forkful. Let's test out this pulled pork. Here we go. Ting. Oh my God.
Restaurants that serve their meats without their sauce, you obviously know that you're doing a great job in smoking those
100%.
meats and presenting them in that fashion because you want them to do the talking for you.
Sometimes when you have pulled pork, it has a tendency to be dry.
Yep.
Almost like you're kind of eating pork jerky. This is soft, juicy, flavorful.
It's not something you're chewing on. It's not chewy by any means either.
Right. All right, moving on to El Turkey. All right, this turkey also has that smoke ring, so this is smoked turkey.
We haven't had turkey yet today.
No, we haven't. Let's try it out. Here we go. Ding. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Juicy.
Yep.
Flavorful. Hint of smoke.
It's moist, there's flavor, it's not dry, it's good.
I'm going right in for these beans. That is thick molasses-like sauce. Nice big round plump beans. That looks absolutely amazing. Dig in, Chris. You're gonna spoon it?
I'm a spooner.
I'm gonna fork it.
Okay.
Let's try out these beans.
All right.
Holy crap.
So I'll tell you this.
Tell me.
Baked beans are probably one of my least favorite sides. I would eat those.
This doesn't have chunks of bacon. Like they have the shredded pork in there.
Yeah.
It also has that
Sweet,
really
savory.
sweet brown sugar flavor to it. All right, so next up, we're digging into the corn. This looks creamy, corny,
cheesy.
This is everything you want in creamy, cheesy, corny. This looks like a spoonful of corn pops. We're trying out the cheesy corn. A ting. That was the best ting yet. We've had some pretty weak tings.
We did. That
at
was
this
good.
Restaurant. That was a good ting.
I would agree.
Let's try this out.
I told you when we sat down, that had to be one of our sides.
Unreal. It's creamy where it needs to be creamy, cheesy where it needs to be cheesy, corny, just like me.
No, it was good.
All right, so for our final protein, we are finally getting to the best part, the ribs. Oh, that is just dripping with goodness.
Oh my goodness.
God, look at that.
Wonderful, glistening, moist. It has a very nice bark to it on the top part. Not overly done. You have a smoke ring that you can see taking place there. The presentation's nice on it.
You know how like in advertising when they make food look appetizing and it's all fake and it's not real food?
Oh, definitely.
This is real food that looks like it was made out of fake food.
Oh, this is
just
very
for
real.
Advertising. This looks absolutely amazing. All right, let's quit talking about it and dig in.
Okay.
All right.
That's the best smoky flavor we've had all day.
I 100%. And I was just going to say that if I lived in Kansas City, I would eat here nightly. Everything we've tried so far.
Yeah.
The meat is really flaky, falls right off that bone as it should.
Yep.
A really wonderful smoky flavor.
They let the smoke do the talk for us.
Oh, this is absolutely unreal.
Nope, that's awesome, man.
Those are the 3 places that we have tried here in Kansas City on this particular video. If you want to see us do another one of these videos and try other barbecue places next time I'm in town here in Kansas City, do leave those comments below. So guys, as always, if you're hungry for more, check out that video right over Chris's face. If you're starving for more, check out that playlist right there. Please do not forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm sitting on, this is, what is it? I think it's a...
Is it a baked bean?
Yeah, it's the beans from the ball pit.
Oh, Man.
How'd that get in there?
Well, shh, our secret.
No, it's not.